here we go. We're going to 4 and now 5 red lights for the Indian Grand Prix, and we're off. Going to get a lot of speed here, going on the slipstream of Sebastian Vettel. We duck out on the right at the last minute, and we overtake Sebastian Vettel, go in front of him to defend well, going back on the racing line, and we're into first place of the Indian Grand Prix so far, very much there. But we're going to come through to win the Indian Grand Prix, 2 wins in a row there for Scott Jenson in the Sauber. Hey there guys, over here bringing you my F1 2013 career mode. We're back today with Scott Jenson at the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, the Ras Marina circuit today. We're here in the Sauber as usual, and we qualified quite well here in Abu Dhabi yet again, pretty much up at the front, hoping for a good race again. We've qualified in a nice 4th place. Abu Dhabi being one of my favourite tracks, really, probably my all-time favourite track on this game, particularly to drive. Even though quite a lot of people complain about the curbs, I actually can manage them quite well. But we'll have to see how it goes. This Sauber, obviously, a bit different to when I've driven it most, which is online with equal cars. This is the Sauber, so it might act a bit differently, might be a bit less stable in the corners. We'll have to see. Looking at the pit stops, the game's telling us 2 primes and an option. It's going to be close, it's going to be close, it's going to be close. The option tyres don't really go that long, I don't feel. The game always seems to put the option tyres can go further the strategy, sorry, says they can go further than they actually can. So we'll have to see how things go, really, here for us with Scott Jenson. So here we go to the grid for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. We're in 4th place, so let's see what we can do from here. So here we go. Alonso on pole, and there was an age to load up the grid there. And we're in 4th place. And here's our teammate Nico Hulkenberg in 10th. And so now we're building up to 5 red lights for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Here we go. We've got 3, 4, and now 5, and we are off for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Getting an okay start. Vettel has a poor start. He goes to the left to defend from me, and Rosberg's attacking Alonso there, I think. And we're going to go down the inside of 2 Red Bulls. Vettel squeezing out Webber there on the exit, and I'm going to go down the inside of Vettel, try, but no, Vettel gets in front of me, and so Hamilton is behind me. He's got ahead of Webber as well, so Webber having a usual bad start there, but he actually got squeezed out by his teammate. But Rosberg and Alonso fighting, and Rosberg's actually passed Alonso, so that's great stuff to see. Oh god, Hamilton's taken us down the inside. Very aggressive stuff there from the AI for the first time I'm seeing there. I think it's the first time in like a billion years the AI have overtaken a driver in single player. So let's see how it goes here. We're going down the main straight. We use about half our curves, and Hamilton is ahead now in 4th place. He's chasing down Vettel. Rosberg's ahead of Alonso somehow. Alonso losing it from pole position, and he's trying to fight back. We're down the inside of Lewis, and Alonso's fighting Rosberg. He's got down the inside of Rosberg. He's overtaken Rosberg, and Hamilton's re-overtaken me, but I've got a much better exit, overtaking both Mercedes as I go without DRS, using the rest of my curves. Vettel into 2nd place now. I'm in 3rd. Alonso squeezed out Rosberg heavily, so he's down to 3rd place. Going down the outside of Vettel. Vettel not giving me too much room. To be fair, I didn't really think about going down the outside. It wasn't the best place to be. Locking up badly, and I paid the price. And there you can see Mark Webber being spun out. Mark Webber tried to make a move on me while I came back on the track, but just poor judgment for Webber there, but also poor judgment from me to do a double lockup into that left-hander, just not realising there was basically no room there to be had. And so now we're in 5th, back down to 5th place, really, where we were before. So we could have been in a nice 3rd place if it weren't for that lockup. So Hamilton's 4th, Rosberg in 3rd, I believe, and Vettel in 2nd, Alonso in 1st. So that's the order coming to the end of lap 1. So the first time, really, in a long while, we've had an action-packed lap 1, really. Now we're going to cut to lap 3. And we're coming through into the DRS detection point, and then the activation zone, obviously down this straight, and coming through the hairpin, going wide a tiny bit, but we should get a nicer line than Hamilton to get the power down using the curves here. And can we get a DRS and maybe trying to make a move down the inside of the next corner, or maybe we'll stick it, stick behind him and then get DRS for the second time. Obviously 2 DRS zones and the second DRS zone is quite good as well to overtake. And yes, we're going to try and stick behind Hamilton, getting a good line through this right-hander to make sure we get a good exit, using the curves on exit, getting the DRS for a second time, and now we're going to try and overtake Hamilton. We can go down the inside or the outside. Looks like Hamilton, we're going to get close on him so we can make a move either way, but Hamilton's completely blocked me off there. I was going to go down the inside. Hamilton has completely cut us off there, so but we've overtaken him anyway because he slowed down on the entry to the corner, but Hamilton being very feisty there. We've overtaken him for 4th place there, but no, he's coming back at us. He's coming back at us down the inside. Going to keep it round the outside, give him some room. He's in our mirrors, but no, we've kept the 4th place finally into this right-hander. And so now onto lap 4 in roughly the same place of the track. We're chasing after Vettel now desperately. Rosberg is behind us in 5th place. We're locked up horribly, gone wide. Rosberg is there. He's there in the mini-map. He will try and overtake us. We've come back on track, losing the rear, going really wide on the left-hander, and Rosberg goes past us. So he's up into 4th place. We're in 5th place now currently. Back down to 5th place. Horrible stuff, sliding there a tiny bit. The tyres are just gone. We have to make a pit stop here with Scott for the Sauber pit box now on lap 4. So that's, I believe, what's that, like 2 laps earlier than the game wanted us to do. Crazy stuff there. So we're coming in for the pit stop with the Sauber boys. Going to make it a good one. Otherwise, Scott will be talking to you guys about your salary. There we go. 3.0. Not too bad there. Good job, guys, from the Sauber pit crew. So we're going down this very awkward pit lane indeed, actually, on this, especially on this game, to really get right. I mean, obviously in real life they have no trouble, and but just on this game it just feels like the car's not very responsive in 1st gear sometimes. But now we're coming through onto lap 6, and we're in 10th place currently. We're going to overtake some people, obviously people in the pits, as you can see on the mini now, coming through the 1st corner now, and we're into 6th place right now. We're going through the left-hander. Who we're going to overtake here? I think it's Vettel. So Vettel right in front of us, so we're in 6th place, right behind Sebastian Vettel at this point. So now we're on the back of Sebastian Vettel, the German, in 3rd place. We're in 4th place currently on lap 7, and we're coming up to behind the German through the hairpin now. We should have DRS to attack him, and maybe not the same thing with Hamilton. We're not able to overtake him on this straight, but we can gain on him and overtake him subsequently on the next straight. So we'll have to see. We're gaining on him using half the curves already, going through to the next corner on the left-hander, big braking zone, down to 1st gear, going through, just kind of lining ourselves up to overtake the German, using half the curves now. We're going to use all of it, the rest of it. We're going to have brilliant exit to that corner. Vettel's not had a great one. We're opening DRS, getting the slipstream, going around the outside of Vettel. Gives us the room. We have the room there, going purple, and we overtake the German for 3rd place. So we're up into the podium positions right now with this Sauber. So very good stuff here for Scott, and this Abu Dhabi Grand Prix getting more points on the podium at the moment on lap 7, but early days. And so on to lap 11, you can see the tyres are really going off. We wanted to make the pit stop around lap 12 or 13, but no, we might have to make it at the end of this lap as we're sliding there. Vettel's right behind us, Hamilton's pulling away from us, and we're just probably going to have to make the pit stop right now. Yes, we are. We're going to dive into the pits now for a pit stop, for the 2nd pit stop of the race so far. So really bad tyre wear at this point of the race, which is kind of weird because you know, other races I've done at Abu Dhabi online and stuff like that, you know, tyres have been great. I think it's just the Sauber car not doing so well on the tyres at this track. So now we're 3 dead, so good pit stop there from the Sauber boys. No need for Scott to ask about their salary being cut there. So they're doing a good job there for him. So now we're coming out on lap 12. P7 at the moment. Let's see if we can undercut Vettel, or at least, you know, not undercut, stay ahead of Vettel. And coming on to lap 16, there we go, confirmation. We are ahead of Vettel, only by 3/10 though. He's very much there. We're under pressure. It's only been 5 laps on this set of tyres, and they're already starting to go a tiny bit. Hamilton a big 8 seconds ahead of us. So Hamilton really pulling out the gap from us. So that's not very good to see. It doesn't look like we have the pace in the second half of the race at the moment. And Vettel with DRS is going to make a move down the inside. We're going to stick it around the outside of this corner, staying side by side with Vettel the whole time. We're going down the inside. He's going to give us some room. We're side by side still. We get a good exit. Have we got DRS? So I think he may have just got DRS on us. We'll have to see on the marbles. No, we have DRS. So we're going to pull away. And Hulkenberg, our teammate, is there. Hulkenberg in 4th place. We're in 3rd place at this point. Scott's going to be screaming into his radio. Multi-12, multi-map 12. Car 1 ahead of car 2. Hulkenberg is right behind us. He's on fresh options. He's going to want to try to overtake us, but this is going to maybe ruin our race if he overtakes us and gives us some dirty air. Dirty air, a real big factor in this game for helping the tyre wear go a long way. And Hulkenberg has overtaken us, so no messages given there. The Sauber team having clear, hard facts that we can race wheel to wheel, me and Hulkenberg. So now we're going to try maybe down the inside. No, we're going to have to defend from Vettel. But Hulkenberg's overtaken us for the podium position. We're down to 4th place and Vettel in 5th. We're going to be fuming inside the helmet at this point. Our teammate has completely ruined our race basically, as we're going to get a lot of dirty air. We're going to be vulnerable to Vettel. And so until lap 19, we're going to lock up horribly on the inside tyre there. Vettel is right behind us. The tyres are starting to go off. We have to go to lap 22. That's not going to happen. We're spinning up the rears. We're going over the curb. We're going wide now. Coming back on track. Vettel, we touch. T-bone. There's Rosberg's T-boned us. We have to reverse there. Rosberg's had to brake into us, and so is Button. He's on the option side. So, whoa, Massa goes through and overtakes all of us. And we're going to have to make a pit stop here, but no, we're going to carry on lap 20. Oh, God, many problems have happened there. Many problems. We're 5th place. The tyres have gone off. We're going to make a pit stop on the end of lap 20. But no, more problems. Many problems have happened here. And we're down to 7th place, and the tyres are completely shot. And I don't know what to say. Scott is going to be fuming at Sauber. We're going to have a few words with the Sauber team, really, because these tyres are completely gone, and just don't know what's happening. In practice, everything was fine. In any other sessions I've done at Abu Dhabi, the tyres aren't that bad, but here, on the Sauber car, they're completely terrible. And coming through onto lap 21, we're in 11th place, no points, and our weekend is just completely been ruined. Just a terrible way to, go through to the last stint of the race on the option tyres. They won't last. Coming to lap 23, as you can see on the graphic, we're actually having engine heating problems. I think it may be a combination of me revving the engines too much, furiously trying to catch Perez, but the engine was just too much, and at the end of it, we had to retire. We're going to save our engine, we're going to change our engine for the next race, but Scott's absolutely fuming, and he'll be having a few words with the Sauber crew, no doubt, for the last 2 races at USA and Brazil. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. Give it a like if you did. Comment below on what you thought. Subscribe if you're new for weekly F1. I hope you guys had a great new year. I've been aarava. Hope you enjoyed the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys next time.